we got T65 with the new gangways. It's Hornsby sector. I'm just gonna show you what Hornsby sector Tangaras look like to the Mortdale and South Coast sectors. This train is now departing for Cronulla. As you know, black target plates are the Hornsby sector ones, such as T65 here. And then I'll show you what the
next train to arrive on platform 2 goes to Waterfall via Banksia. First stop Edgecliff, then King's Cross, Martin Place.
Can't really talk when there's announcements. Just can't really hear me. As you know, the Hornsby sector ones have the red target plates on them. Sorry, the Mortdale sector ones have the red target plates on them. The Hornsby sector ones have the black target plates on them. T27, red target plate. For those who get confused on why you see Tangaras with red target plates and black target plates.
First stop Edgecliff, then King's Cross, Martin Place, Town Hall, Central, Redfern, Sydney.
This is also a Cronulla service.
Then all stations to Hurstville, then all stations to Sutherland, and then all stations to Cronulla.
T27, you can't really see it properly, but it's a Mortdale / South Coast Tangara, because in this vlog I was just mainly showing what the difference are between the black target plated Tangaras and the red target plated Tangaras. Some of these Tangaras that run on the T4 Eastern Suburbs, Illawarra Line, used to be Hornsby sets. After S sets were withdrawn from the T4 line, considering that the government couldn't.
Goes to Cronulla via
I'll let that play first
stop,
and then I'll
Edgecliff,
finish.
Then King's Cross, Martin Place, Town Hall, Central, Redfern, Sydenham, Walleye Creek, Rockdale, then all stations to Hurstville, then all stations to Sutherland, and then all stations to Cronulla.
Yeah, like what I was saying, after S sets were withdrawn from the T4 Eastern Suburbs Illawarra Line, since the government couldn't wasn't bothered to upgrade the power stations on this line to operate for Waratahs. Instead, extra Tangaras were withdrawn from the Hornsby sector. I'd say for this line, that's why you see mostly Tangaras on the T4 line with a couple of Oscars. Like the Oscars you see on the T4 line are from the South Coast, from Kiama and Wollongong and Port Kambla and those places. Yeah, it's basically what I was going to say, because it's why you never see Waratahs run the T4 Eastern Suburbs Illawarra line, because
The train on platform 1 goes to Cronulla via Cogra. First stop Edgecliff, then King's Cross, Martin Place, Town Hall, Central, Redfern, Sydenham, Walleye Creek, Rockdale, then all stations to Hurstville, then all stations to Sutherland, and then all stations to Cronulla.
The headlights are turned on now. You can see that compressor. You can really hear that compressor. So I just didn't want to be too noisy. As you know, as you probably can notice, I'm at Bondi Junction. I'll film this train depart and then I'll wrap up the vlog. Unless I run out of room, of course. So basically I was saying the Tangaras, why they're so common on this line is because they replace the assets when they were withdrawn from the line. Because that's why I don't see Waratahs, like when the Tangaras were withdrawn from the Hornsby sector to cater for this line.
The train on platform 1 goes to Cronulla via Cogra. First stop Edgecliff, then King's Cross, Martin Place, Town Hall, Central, Redfern, Sydenham, Walleye Creek, Rockdale, then all stations to Hurstville, then all stations to Sutherland, and then all stations to Cronulla.
Yeah, so after the Tangaras that were withdrawn from the Hornsby sector to cater for this line, the Waratahs that were ordered for that line were replaced the Tangaras that were needed for this line. Instead of having Waratahs running this line, instead the Tangaras that were withdrawn from the Hornsby sector, there's still plenty that's still running on the Hornsby T1 line, but the ones that were withdrawn to operate on this line were replaced by Waratahs or A-sets. And yeah, that's basically the information I was going to give you. This train should be departing around about in a second now. Right, there's the guard whistle. Sorry, it was a bit of a drag on.
The train on platform
Jesus Christ.
Tangara. First stop,
Edgehill, then
King's Cross, Martin Place, Town Hall, Central, Redfern, Sydenham, Walleye Creek, Mortdale.
So basically I was going to mainly tell you about the difference between Hornsby and Mortdale sector Tangaras in this vlog. So that's the main difference, and I thought I'd add also about the Tangaras replacing the remaining assets on this line on the T4,
and then all stations to
with the Tangaras withdrawn from off the Hornsby sector, and they were replaced with the Waratahs. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this vlog up. So cheers.